everyone. Welcome you all to the revision series. So today's session is all about trigonometry. Okay, so we already have started revision series in trigonometry, in which we have done reduction formula in earlier classes and how to remember the formulas in a very quick manner and apply that. Right? And continue with the revision series. Today's session is about compound angles. Okay, so let's start the class. Okay, so whenever we talk about compound angles, it's basically involvement of more than one angle, right? So here, yeah, involvement of more than one angle means obviously we are not taking 3, 4, 5 angles. So we will be taking like a plus b or a minus b. So in compound angles, we are going to deal with trigonometric functions of, yeah, trigonometric ratios of sum and difference of two angles, right? And again, it is revision series. So already in regular classes, we have derived all these formulas. So today's session, obviously, we are not going to derive anything. So we will recall the formulas and we will be taking the questions from MCRT 3.3 exercise. Okay, so it is sine A plus B. As you know, it is sine A into cos B plus cos A into sine B. Okay, so similarly, whenever you take A minus B, so it means replace A by minus B, it will be sine A cos B minus cos A into sine B. And whenever you are adding this sine A plus B plus sine A minus B, if you add this and this, so you will be getting what? It is 2 sine A into cos B. Similarly, subtracting sine A minus B from sine A plus B, this is 2 cos A into sine B. Okay, so cos A plus B, as you know, it is cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. And cos A minus B is cos A into cos B. So whenever you write A plus B, obviously we are replacing B by minus B. And we know sin minus B equal to minus sin B. So sign changes here. So plus sin A into sin B. Now here you see, when you add the two, cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, it means adding these two. So we are having here 2 cos A into cos B and subtracting cos A minus B from cos A plus B. It is minus of 2 sin A into sin B. Okay. Okay, so going further, what we can see, as we have seen here, A plus B, A minus B, suppose I write here A plus B equal to C, A minus B equal to D. Now, as we know, 2A is A plus B plus A minus B. It means C plus D. This is C, this is D. So A equal to C plus D by 2. Similarly, we can have 2D that is equal to A plus B minus of A minus B that is C minus D. So D equal to C minus D. So the above formulas like sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. So this can be converted, right? So you will be writing this. So yeah, we can just let me use different color to differentiate this. Okay, so now here I can write sin C. If I write sin C plus sin D, okay, sin C plus sin D. So that will be 2 sin C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. Okay. Similarly, if I want to write sin C minus sin D, it would be what? If I write here, okay, now here I can write, if I write sin C minus sin D, it would be what? 2 cos C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. Done? Similarly, for cosine, here you can write cos C plus cos D. That is 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. And for cos C minus cos D, you have all sign. So minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. Okay, so this is basically the formula, and the final one is, yeah, tan A plus B, tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. Similarly, you can have tan A minus B equal to tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Okay, so in today's session we will be studying how to apply these formulas. Okay, compound angles of sine, cosine and tangent, and also expressing, I mean, sum of two angles as product, right? Like whenever you write sine A plus B plus sine A minus B, you are getting here 2 sine A into sine B. So what does it mean? Expressing sum of angles like as a product, right? Okay, so anyway, we will be using these formulas from exercise 3.3. We will be taking some questions. So to start with, yeah, so I'm just writing the questions as per my sequence. So if you have tan pi by 4 plus x, okay, so what will be this? It can be written as tan A plus B, means tan pi by 4 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan pi by 4 into tan x. So as you know, tan 45 degree is 1. So 1 plus tan x by 1 minus tan x. Similarly, whenever you write tan pi by 4 minus x, so it will be what? Tan pi by 4 minus tan x divided by 1 plus tan pi by 4 into tan x. It means you will be getting 1 minus tan x by 1 plus tan x. So you have one question in the exercise which, I mean, involves both the parts. Okay, so you can do that. So now you know tan pi by 4 plus x and you know tan pi by 4 minus x. Okay, and many times, no, suppose you have 1 plus tan x by 1 minus tan x. So that can also be written as tan pi by 4 plus x, and 1 minus tan x by 1 plus tan x can be written as tan pi by 4 minus x. Okay, so this question you can do. I'm just taking the questions from NCRT exercise 3.3. It will help you in the revision process. Okay, so next question is, yeah, it is cos pi by 4, sorry, cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x. Okay, so you have to prove that this is equal to minus root 2 sine x. So in such questions, how to do it? See, one way is, yeah, so we are writing here cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x. So one way to do such question, like you can expand cos a plus b, then cos a minus b format, you can expand then simplify. The other way is, you can see here it is in the form of cos a plus b minus cos a minus b. Okay, and we know cos a plus b plus cos a minus b is what? So this is minus cos a plus b minus cos a minus b, you get sine, right? Sine. Okay, minus cos this, you get minus 2 sine a sine b. So that is the easiest way you can apply. So you can write here minus 2 sine 3 pi by 4 into sine x, right? So minus 2 sine 3 pi by 4 can be written as sine pi minus pi by 4. You can apply reduction formula here. So it is minus 2 sine pi minus theta is sine theta, means sine pi by 4 into sine x. So you have minus 2 1 by root 2 into sine x minus root 2 sine x. This is equal to right hand side, hence proved. Okay, so we'll be taking similar questions and I'm sure it will help you in revision process. Okay, so my next question is, okay, so when you take such questions, so question number 16, so CD formula you can apply cos 9x minus cos 5x divided by sin 17x minus sin 3x. Prove that this is equal to sin 2x minus sin 2x divided by cos 10x. Okay, so we have to prove this. Start with LSS. Cos 9x minus cos 5x divided by sin 17x minus sin 3x. So which formula you can apply here? Cos C minus cos D, sin C minus sin D. So cos C minus cos D, as you know, it is minus 2 sin C plus D by 2, means 9x plus 5x, 14x by 2, 7x into sin 9x minus 5x, 4x by 2, that is 2x. Denominator sin C minus sin D. 2 cos C plus D by 2. 17x plus 3x. 20x by 2. 10x into sin 17x minus 3x. 14x by 2. 7x. Okay. So you are getting what? Sin 7x. Sin 7x cancelled. 2 cancelled. Minus of sin 2x divided by cos 10x. Okay, isn't it very easy? So when you practice like this, automatically all the formulas and the way to practice, it will be done. All the formulas you can remember. Okay, next question, question number 4. Okay, so sin x plus sin 3x divided by cos x plus cos 3x, that is equal to tan 2x. Okay, so the question is prove this. Again, you can take LHS. So numerator is sin x plus sin 3x. Denominator is cos x plus cos 3x. So sin c plus sin d. 2 sin c plus d by 2. C is x, d is 3x. C plus d by 2 is 4x by 2, right? Into cos x minus 3x minus 2x by 2 means minus x. Here 2, here you have cos c plus cos d. So 2 cos c plus d by 2, x plus 3x, 4x by 2, 2x into cos x minus 3x minus 2x by 2 minus x. Okay, 2 cancelled, cos minus x is cos x, otherwise also it is getting cancelled. So you are having sin 2x by cos 2x, that is equal to tan 2x. This is right hand side, hence good. Okay, so now let's take one question having 3 terms in the numerator, 3 terms in the denominator. Question number 5. So you can take cos 4x, prove that cos 4x plus cos 3x plus cos 2x sin 4x plus sin 3x plus sin 2x, this is equal to cot 3x. Okay, so here you see you need cot 3x means cos 3x by sin 3x. So we will not disturb this 3x. Okay, and also 4x plus 2x by 2 is 3x, right? So in such questions, what you need to do, you need to take cos 4x plus cos 2x. We can group in this way, and we will leave cos 3x like this. Okay, and here also sin 4x plus sin 2x plus sin 3x. So did you understand the reason? 4x plus 2x by 2, 3x, we have cos 3x here, we can take common, and also we want cot 3x in the right side. Okay, in RHS cot 3x, so cos 3x by sin 3x we want, so we are not disturbing 3x. So here it is 2 cos, so here we are applying CD formula on this and on this. So cos c plus cos d, 2 cos c, I mean 4x, d means 2x, so c plus d means 4x plus 2x by 2 means you are getting 3x here into cos 4x minus 2x, 2x by 2, again this cos 3x is here, and denominator sin c plus sin d, 2 sin 4x plus 2x by 2 into cos 4x minus 2x, 2x by 2 plus sin 3x. So from the numerator we can take cos 3x common. So 2 cos x plus 1, and the denominator you can write sin 3x common. So 2 cos x plus 1. Okay. So you can see 2 cos x plus 1 is the common factor from numerator and denominator. So it is getting cancelled. So cos 3x by sin 3x, you are getting cot 3x. This is right hand side. So this is the way to solve all the questions like compound angles whenever you are having a plus b, a minus b. Okay, one more last question maybe I can just take. Okay, suppose you have this question, so maybe this is just like yeah, I think this is question number 6. Yes. Okay, so this is question number 6. Then sixth question you have cos pi by 4 minus x cos pi by 4 minus y minus sin pi by 4 minus x sin pi by 4 minus y. Okay, prove that this is sin x plus y. Okay, so this is a very simple question. You can see whenever you write cos pi by 4 minus x into cos pi by 4 minus y. The next term sin pi by 4 minus x into sin pi by 4 minus y. So at the moment you write this step, no, so what might be your thoughts? So it is just like cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. So whose formula is this? Cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. This is formula of cos A plus B. A means pi by 4 minus x plus B means pi by 4 minus y. Okay, cos A cos B minus sin A into sin B. So you are having cos A plus B. So you are actually having what? Pi by 4 plus pi by 4, that is pi by 2 minus of x plus y. So you are getting cos pi by 2 minus theta means sin theta. So theta means your x plus y. Okay, so 3.3 exercise is very simple, and if basically these are the questions. So I thought may help you in the beginning of the revision process of trigonometry. Okay. So in reduction formula, some of the questions are also there. Maybe I can take one more question. Question number 7. If I just solve it, 2 sine square 3 pi by 4 plus 2 cos square pi by 4 plus 2 secant square pi by 3 equal to 10. Okay, prove this. So in such questions, what you have to see? So first of all, you have to see whenever you write sine square x, this is equal to whole square of sine x. It's not sine x square, right? Please remember, sine square x is different from sine x square, because whenever you write sine x square, this is the angle. So it is basically square of sine function. So in LHS, you can start with 2 now sine 3 pi by 4 square plus 2 cos pi by 4 whole square, right? Plus 2, it is sec pi by 3 square. So twice of sin 3 pi by 4 can be written like sin pi minus pi by 4. Okay, square plus 2 into cos pi by 4 1 by root 2 plus 2 sec pi by 3 sec 60 degree 2. So here you have 2 sin pi minus theta sin theta. So it is sin pi by 4. Sin pi by 4 means 1 by root 2 square 1 by 2 plus 2 into 1 by 2 plus 2 into 4. You are getting 1 plus 1 plus 8, 10. Okay, so in 3.3 exercise, question number 1 to 4 is like, all the questions are like this. You have to use reduction formula and put the values. Question number 5 and, question number 5, both the parts. In one of the parts, sin 75 degree. 75 degree can be written as 45 degree plus 30 degree. So then you can apply the formula for a plus b. Tan 15 degree, so it can be written as tan 45 degree minus 30 degree. So you can apply the formula tan a minus b. And question number 6 already we have done, 7 already we have done, and 8th question again you can apply reduction formula. 9th question we have done, 10th similar to 9th question, 11th we have done. Okay, question number 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So all these questions are applications of CD formula. So we have also done 2 or 3 questions out of these questions. So I'm sure all the questions involving CD formula and a plus b, a minus b will be done by you, right? So thank you so much and keep on practicing, and in next session we will be meeting with multiple angles.